Alors... Alors... Alors, on en était avec le golem normalement. On va reprendre là. Ici il y avait une voleuse, mais normalement c'était elle, je crois. L'idée de base c'était quand même de retrouver, si je dis pas de bêtises. Tac. Ah, c'est un on recherche un thaumaturge kabbaliste pour rappeler le golem, ok. Et Ariel vit dans un grenier à Miro, ok. Donc là on est bien à Miro. On est bien à Miro, ok. Donc il y avait un voleur dans le coin. On va arrêter. Oh, force dimensionnelle trop basse. C'est assez rare qu'on soit en dessous de ce qui est demandé sur les stats quand même. Et l'esprit, ah ouais, mais l'esprit on n'a pas débloqué. Ah bah je sais pas, tiens, bizarre. Une montre volée, identique à celle que j'ai vue sur l'étalage. Donc elle a laissé tomber ces objets. Ok, il y a 2 zones à explorer. Alors ici on a quoi ? C'est bizarre que le jeu ne propose pas d'y aller là par contre. Ah oui, c'était un gym qu'on cherchait, oui.
Interesting. My thief was definitely here. Or could the djinn be deceiving me?
Une pompe à eau usée placée au-dessus d'un vieux puits. C'est un lieu de rassemblement.
The heat again. What tricks are these?
Welcome to the watering hole, wanderer. Show the proper respect.
Hello. My name's
Voici d'être
Victor.
poli.
They call me Ali, and this is my well. Did you draw from it?
I'm not looking for trouble.
Then answer the question.
I wish. It's unbearably hot.
I'll let you, if you tell me what you're doing here.
I was looking for someone here, but I didn't find them.
At the zenith, in the desert, it's not hard to lose your way.
I'm following the trail of a particular thief, but so far she has eluded me. I know she passed this way.
Elusive. Like desert spirits.
You weren't far off. Have you seen her?
I've not only seen her, I also know her. And since you showed me respect at the watering hole, I'll tell you where to find her. Go south and find washerwomen working. Your thief lives among them. Your oasis is within reach.
I'm talking to you, man.
What?
I asked why you're staring at this pump.
Did you see a man near the watering hole?
Near the pump, someone's always loitering around there. What's strange about it?
Do you know Ali?
Because there's not enough Elise here in the Jewish quarters. I know at least 5. No offense, but you look and sound like someone who's lost his marbles. You better go now. Be on your way.
Ok, la jeune fille habitait près d'une blanchisserie dans la partie sud. La voleuse n'en est pas à son coup d'essai. On sait où la chercher. Ah, par ici, ok. Ouais, il y a un truc. Attends, il y a du mal avec la manette là.
Let's try.
On a le signal, j'ai un peu zappé comment on l'a eu, mais bon.
Open sesame.
How did you know the password, Ganef?
I know a thing or two about magic. If you don't behave, I'll turn you into a toad.
As long as you don't turn me into a Ganef.
Ça peut
Back
faire,
off, Charles. Do you even know what it means, you little shit?
I won't have no foreigner teach me Warsaw speak. It's clear you're not from around here. I can spot a wise guy from a mile off. I'll get my guys if I need to.
Don't get in my way, understand?
There's nothing for you here, posh boy.
Une petite table en bois. Un sens des responsabilités familiales. Donc ça doit être son fils, je pense.
Funneled everything yet, Claude? Then get lost.
Ouais.
Should I scrub your tongue out with soap? Who taught you such foul language?
We can't afford soap. you bourgeois bastard!
I'll find a way to get to you. Just you wait.
Boo-hoo! I'm so scared.
Une vieille photo sans intérêt avec un cadre en bois. J'ai loupé le texte. Une couverture. Nouveau départ. Leila s'occupe de son frère et de ses sœurs qu'elle a emmenés loin de Barsis pour leur assurer de meilleures conditions de vie. Cette ville n'avait rien à leur offrir. Elle voyait Varsovie comme une opportunité d'accéder à un avenir meilleur. Ils font de leur mieux mais ont encore du mal à s'adapter aux conditions de travail de la ville. Une histoire parmi tant d'autres.
Farnell's everything yet?
Let's talk about your sister and about you. I know her name is Layla.
I'm not talking to Ganefs.
I also like potato dumplings, garnished with onions, browned in a hot pan. The kind your sister makes for you.
Stop annoying me!
I'll invite you both for some freshly kneaded dumplings, provided you tell me where Layla is.
Don't lie to me, Ganef.
That checkered blanket. You used to hide under it when your sister was arguing with your father, didn't you?
And?
I could feel how scared you were when she smuggled you in it through the Warsaw turnpikes.
Yeah, right.
A cracked window is nothing pleasant. Fall will come soon. Layla wants you to find a better place. If you don't tell me where she is, I won't be able to help you.
All right, I'll tell you. As long as it gets you out of here. She's probably at the harem. It's a local brothel, not far from here. Just don't get any ideas. She doesn't work there.
Thank you.
Ganef.
Pas du tout le bordel par contre. Rapport d'un agent de l'Okrana. J'ai surveillé un appartement précis à première vue.
Harem, of course. You tried to deceive me, but it's not gonna happen. You'll be mine.
Ok, une lettre qui s'adresse à Gigi. Ah bah là il est là.
How much can I get for this loot?
We have a guest. Is it nice to eavesdrop like this?
On va essayer d'y aller d'où?
It seems I've lost my way.
No one enters the harem by accident.
Tweezer, I know him. He accosted me at Devor before.
If he pesters you, you know what to do. And you better behave yourself, or you'll scare away the girls.
Is he your fence?
Why, are you interested in him? Or maybe you're interested in me. I must have caught your eye.
Le pinceur est un proxénète, un receleur et le propriétaire du harem. C'est un homme dangereux et pourtant le harem semble être un havre de tranquillité pour Leila. s'y sent chez elle. Vas-y, on peut
You could say that, sure. You have something I want.
jouer un peu avec elle.
I'm not here to grant your wishes. Hey, you there!
Yeah? Got a problem?
My brave assistants will show you the door. Try not to resist too much. They don't
Ah,
like
nickel,
it.
ça a bien marché.
I will deal with them on the spot. And you, don't go anywhere.
Je n'ai ni l'un ni l'autre là. Comme je fais pas le dot, je suis attaqué direct. Hein. Plutôt fort.
I can feel... Well, what is it?
Un rouge à lèvres abandonné. Lui s'en est plus sorti, il roule plus que jamais sur l'or. Collabore-t-il avec l'Okrana? Ok, donc on parle du proxénète là qui gère l'endroit quoi. Un meuble abîmé et inconfortable. Assise en attendant le pinceur qui est comme d'habitude en retard, elle se répète le code du coffre-fort en boucle. 1891. C'est intéressant ça. Une note précipitée. Sur un spectacle. Une montre. Ouais, volé par Leila.
Hello, sweet secret.
Des billets enroulés. La plupart des billets portent le souvenir des doigts qui les ont extraits très discrètement de la poche de leur propriétaire alcoolisé. Certains doigts étaient agiles et d'autres tremblaient comme une feuille guidée par des mains maladroites. Quoi qu'il en soit, tous sont finis dans le coffre-fort. Le harem est dirigé d'une main de fer par le pinceur, un proxénète et receleur et qui les lave en son butin. Elle n'est pas satisfaite par les montants qu'il lui verse, donc pour compenser, elle se sert dans le coffre où les prostituées rangent l'argent qu'elles volent à leurs clients. C'est un monde de voleurs, mais comme tous les autres, celui-ci a ses propres lois. D'accord. Ah mais là... Ah oui. Moi je pense que je peux la balancer directement ou... Est-ce qu'on a envie de faire ça? Après s'il n'y a pas d'autre solution peut-être, mais...
I'm back.
Like a bad dream. You are persistent. I'll give you that. How did you find me?
Ouais, on va commencer.
As Ali would say, introductions come before all else. I hear you know each other. My name is Victor.
I don't know any Ali. How did you find me?
Elle va peut-être se sentir menacée si je lui dis que j'ai déjà été chez elle, quoi.
I'm a Thaumaturge after all. I can find anyone, no matter how hard they try to cover their tracks.
I know. And you found me. So, what do you want?
I'm not the only one following you. There's something else. A wild saluter. It's him that I find the most interesting about you. Do you know what a djinn is?
Nothing beyond what my brother has read about him in his fairy tales.
And it's this arrogant impudence that attracts him to you.
I'm afraid it's an inborn trait.
You showed some guts when you pulled yourself and your brother out of that place with neither hope nor prospects.
I don't intend to confide in you.
If your arrangement works so well, why are you stealing from him? I know that you know the combination to Tweezer's safe.
So that makes two of us, then. I keep my hands to myself and my mouth shut. I advise you to do the same.
You're not going to sit here forever, are you? Stealing for Tweezer won't get you and your brother out of poverty.
And what do you know about getting out of poverty, Mr. Bourgeoisie?
You have a good deal going with Tweezer, correct?
A business like any other. But I admit that I'm quite comfortable here. It's very profitable for him, too.
He took you in when you first came to the city?
Don't get any ideas. All he did was help me get back on my feet.
I'll look around here some more.
Do what you want.
Ouais, j'ai l'impression qu'on n'a pas le choix, ouais. Le truc, c'est que lui, il a pas l'air... forcément bien non plus, quoi.
Tell me, will my people be all right after all that?
They'll live.
I also told you to behave yourself.
It's a nice place. Why call it harem?
And why won't the Thaumaturge start answering questions instead of asking them? I wonder how it is with you lot in bed. What are those demons of yours up to then?
I'm open to all possibilities.
I don't know if this is the right place to be making such declarations, but you've intrigued me, sorcerer.
Why Tweezer?
'Cause it appeals to the imagination. But I've also heard a few creative variations. I think I enjoyed Squeezer the most. Get it?
I see.
It's kind of funny.
Were you here in May during the pimp lynching?
I was. But I'm still here. Sadly, not everyone was as fortunate.
Luck can also be helped, right? If one has, for example, a deal with the Ojranas provocateurs, it can make a lot of things easier.
They say that luck favors those who manage on their own. I'm alive, and the girls have a place to work. Everyone is happy. So what if the hateful mob targets all magicians tomorrow? And the only rescue for you and your friends will be to make a deal with the Ojrana. Will you help your luck then, or will you complain?
If I were to save someone this way, I'd probably agree to such a deal.
Then we understand each other.
What caused the lynching?
No, kitty cat. The right question is why? However, no one knows this for sure. Some say it was anti-Semitic workers. Others say that it's provocation from the Ohrana because soldate are regulars here. Sometimes bad blood needs to be spilled to make the rabble docile again.
I have some other questions.
There are so many more pleasant things you could do here with that mouth. But ask.
Ouais, on est un peu obligé de lui dire, hein, j'ai l'impression là.
I'll be off now.
On va juste refaire un tour
Go.
au cas où, mais... Bon, on peut pas voir la faille de Layla sans la balancer, quoi.
You're still...
I have to ask...
And here I thought you...
Non, ouais, bon. C'est un peu dommage parce que même si on veut le djinn, en fait, en faisant ça, on n'est pas forcément... Enfin, on sert vraiment que nos intérêts, quoi.
And again, I've...
A lot happens here. It seems like an ordinary brothel, but it's managed rather creatively.
Instead of putting your hands on things, maybe start putting them on beautiful ladies. Or gentlemen. The choice is yours.
I don't know if touching anyone would tell me that Layla has been skimming from your safe.
Layla!
I'm busy.
Busy getting into my safe?
Says who?
Ouais, la...
The gold watch you lifted from the dvor whispered to me that you're equally cautious when lifting banknotes from the safe. Not too much either, so that no one catches on.
You talk to watches? Maybe you're a snake charmer too.
Yes.
Anything else, Charmer?
I know the combination. I know that you keep repeating it in your head when you're bored.
Did you hear me? Mind your thoughts around this one or he'll expose you for the deviant you are.
Layla, pockets.
Come on. Is 1891 an important date?
Pockets.
Ouais. Donc on peut l'accuser et là maintenant la défendre un peu.
That's enough. Before you do something that you'll regret.
What? Did the great magician change his mind out of pity for the poor girl?
Ah.
I'll manage. I always do.
This time, you won't have to look after everything on your own.
Get out of here, both of you, and don't come back.
I'm not used to someone standing up for me. Thank you.
Ouais. C'est très bizarre ça. Enfin...
You know why I'm here.
Well, yes. This djinn of yours. Is he here now? Can you see him?
I don't have to. I can see you and I know he's around.
Are you trying to seduce me?
You must know that as soon as the djinn is captured, I will also take your audacity from you.
I don't really know what you're talking about, but I guess I'm in your debt.
Stand still. It will all be over soon. Her audacity certainly helped Layla and her brother tackle their fate. But it also led you down the path of transgression.
On va le prendre. Hein.
Without it, you will cease to be the djinn's puppet.
Ça reste bizarre sa réaction pour le coup. On le remercie de la protéger alors que c'est nous qui l'avons balancé. y a Carmine qui joue? Merde. Ouais, mais c'est la Carmine... Comment ils appellent ça, là? La jeune. Ouais, c'est très bizarre ce qui se passe parce qu'il m'active direct. Faut que je me soigne à chaque fois. Quoi.
You're mine, almost.
Is it over? I don't feel particularly different, except that I don't want to be here anymore. I have to go back to my brother.
Will you be all right?
Yes, I'm almost certain of that. Rest. You look awful.
Good luck.
aller voir Rasputin vite fait. Ah, ok. Les cigares, etc. là, qu'on avait vu. Alors on a quoi?
Do you have a moment?
For you,
This place looked...
everything is happening according.
On a déjà vu ça.
Magdalena still has
Ok, bon, on avait déjà vu.
enough of... I need you.
And I won't turn you.
Grigori?
Where did you find that Salutor? In the Sahara?
It's a djinn.
A master of wishes in his own form. Quickly, Victor, before he buries us both. Focus on your wish. Extraordinary. He doesn't threaten you anymore. Your wish is his command.
quiet this time.
Bored? Then go ask that uniform what he's doing here. Or tell him to skidoo.
Hey, fancy pants! Fuck off!
Hang on, hang on. You lost, officer?
Hang on! That's the mama's boy of Śródmieście.
I was wondering when they'd be holding fights again in the dungeon.
Your face itching, mama's boy?
Now we've got some kind of scrap to set up.
I'm looking for Ariel Rofe.
Maybe he had a reason to make it so hard.
Mr. Rofe didn't mention nobody was gonna be looking for him. How about first your proof you're the son of Śródmieście? You wanna try your luck, sonny?
Maybe just a friendly one to get the blood pumping. We're in the dungeon after all, aren't we? But under one condition. If I win, you tell me where I can find Ariel.
If I win, I'll be happy enough.
Il est pas mal basé sur d'autres boissons, finalement, au niveau gin. C'est une top. Oh, c'est fort ça aussi. Ça te tue pas. Et moi, quand ça me tue à chaque fois.
Hang on. That's enough.
You're the son of a bitch of Śródmieście.
Thank you. Now, would anyone be so kind as to point me in the direction of Mr. Ariel Rofe?
Take a look at Różycki Bazaar. He's got this sorta Geschäft there.
Thanks. They're right to call this place the dungeon.
soda aussi. Un portefeuille. Ok, on a d'autres cigares. Il y a un message, mais il faut bouger quand il s'arrive. La noyade de Morana. Quelqu'un quand même moyen de la regarder, s'éloigner d'un mot sera frappé d'une vague de malheur. Byron. Oh, c'était un poète. Il y en a une gare avec toi aussi. Ok. Tablette de chocolat au lait. Ça c'est bon ça.
That wasn't too hard.
Caisse de bouteille de vodka. La bouteille tremble de l'irritation qui macère en elle. Après tout, la vodka qu'elle contient est aussi bonne que la marchandise de ce magicien du bazar. Si seulement les gens pouvaient le comprendre et arrêter d'acheter sous le manteau. Qu'est-ce qu'on en conclut? En quête du kabbaliste. Ce magicien est d'autres qu'Ariel Roth. Il est installé dans une distillerie d'alcool de contrebande dans une boucherie fermée. Ok. Compliqué à savoir comment on a déduit ça, mais ouais. Enfin, s'il y avait des traces, différentes choses qui lui appartenaient et tout. On a une petite poupée. J'ai pas dit à qui j'ai porté moi aussi. Cornichon.
Where do you think you're going, pretty boy?
I'm looking for someone. They say he's got a business here.
Do the smart thing and hit the road. Go on. Fuck.
Hop, j'arrive.
Tough.
You talk just like the friend I'm looking for.
I'm asking you nicely, capisce? Bid it!
Am I wrong, or are you guarding a closed butcher's store? This is Ariel Roth's Geschäft, right?
I'll check you the hell out in a minute and we'll be done.
I'm looking for Ariel Roth.
Then you can double fuck off, you fucking dummkopf!
You'll attract more attention with that shouting.
Bozo, for I get my club.
You're not gonna tell me how to do my job, you flibbit and raggedy sot!
Beat it!
I swear, I know this is Ariel's hideout.
Know how to read? It says butcher's shop.
Sure, it's extra kosher because there's no meat at all in there. Come on, every bum at Ruzhitz reeks of booze from this place.
And when they come here, I'll tell them to fuck off.
But I know Ariel's got his hideout here. I even know which copper's hands he greases.
I don't know about no bribes, you
Provocateur?
Fuck off.
Please, I just want a word with Ariel.
Ogres, how come he's still standing here mouthing off at you?
It's me, Victor.
Shulsky, I remember. Fuck off.
So, should I give him what for, boss?
Do what you want.
I'll be right back.
But Ogres, maybe don't take on the son of Shrut Miestia on your own, yeah?
I'll call you a priest if you want.
Pas de soucis, quoi.
All right, leave him be. I'm sorry. Come on, Shulsky. Let's get out of sight. But if anything starts shaking, I'll shoot you.
Don't stare. That way.
This whole butcher's shop is a cover, right?
None of your business. Got a problem? Take a seat.
Sit down. Tell me why you're bothering me, and how exactly did you find me?
A very inventive hiding spot. And a nice place.
We've got our own little store here with different varieties. I'm just doing my best to unload it efficiently. Don't waste my time.
It wasn't such a huge challenge.
Who squealed?
There are traces all over the dungeon. You're not being very careful.
If you want something out of me, you better get to the ass-kissing part. Say what you want.
Why do they call that bruiser Oguras?
He's got a green pecker from untreated pox with these little bumps like on those little cocktail gherkins.
I hope he gets well soon.
I'll pass that on. That everything?
I've got a certain problem, and I'd like to get rid of it quickly.
Is it made of clay and weighs 2 tons when it shows up? So you got sick of running back and forth across Kervich Bridge?
I'm not going to pretend I understand.
Golems aren't great at swimming, remember? Since it's following you, going across a bridge would force it to... Forget it. I can see why you can't deal with it on your own.
I need the knowledge of a Kabbalist. Your knowledge.
I think I have at least a few reasons to say no, don't I? The main one is the death of my business partner and best friend.
My sympathies about Javier. Really, he didn't deserve it. But I didn't deserve a golem either.
A faithful friend and a quick healer. What am I supposed to do with your sympathies?
I don't have time, Ariel. We both know that only you can help me. You can keep tormenting me, but are you going to tell me something or not?
I can torment you and tell you. A golem is a salutor like any other, but housed in a physical form. But you attract it and bind it in the same way.
So you need to discern the flaw of the person it's following and then defeat it.
Well done. The difference being that it's following blood first and the flaw second. But first, you have to deprive the golem of its physical body, the shell in which the salutor is housed. You also need to know where the ritual was conducted, because that's the only place you can do it. Good luck.
So, apart from my family's blood, the golem is attracted to my initial flaw, right?
Initial? So how many have you got?
I've got plenty. I have a really handsome number of salutors.
You're lying. You'd have lost your mind.
If you say so. I know the place the golem was summoned. The basement of Nozhik Synagogue.
So, Sofer managed to do it?
How can I get rid of that clay shell it has?
You can't. For that you need a Kabbalist. Moi. I know the incantation for the Berur ritual.
What?
Instructions for reversing the evil eye, cleansing body and soul, and hiding from the unwanted, but why should I explain them to you?
I'm guessing this will cost me something. Money? A favor? A further humiliation?
We'll see.
Thank you. So we're going into the basement of a synagogue, where you'll use Kabbalah to strip the golem of its physical form, right? Then I'll bind it and free myself from its curse?
Not quite. The golem is mine.
What do you need the golem for?
None of your business.
You want revenge. That's very sentimental if you think about it.
Another word, and you'll be looking for a new Kabbalist.
Agreed. The golem will be yours.
You didn't say the magic words.
I hereby promise that the golem is yours, as long as you can handle it.
Way to go. Don't worry about the rest.
Hold on.
What?
If I lose my initial flaw, I'll lose contact with my initial salutor, right?
Could be yes, could be no. I don't know. Want to find out?
No.
Unless you've got a long line of relatives with flaws?
I've got a sister, twin, but I don't know if Ligia carries a flaw.
Lovely name. And a strong bond of blood. If she's important to you, the golem has to be bound.
I know.
Then go back to your sister and find out if she carries a flaw.
All right, I'll bring her here. Maybe she'll be better off without the flaw.
I'm not here to heal your conscience. You're one cold son of a bitch. A toast? A very successful batch. We haven't shipped everything out yet.
This won't make me go blind, will it?
The risk is part of the fun.
L'chaim.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Ready?
Let's get this over with.
Godspeed. Find that flaw of Ligia's.
Not now, Victor. I don't have time.
We have to talk about the golem. I know how to stop it now.
You know what to do? Tell me.
I found out that you can only call off a golem in the place where it was made. It was summoned in the synagogue.
How do you know that?
Father's former sales clerk led me there.
Hayat? How did he know? Don't tell me he had something to do with this.
Well, he begged the previous rabbi to send the golem after father. He did it out of revenge for the disappearance of a certain Horowitz.
The pharmacist? What exactly is Hayat accusing Papa of? Of killing him?
Do you trust me, sister?
I trust you. And I'm glad that you're here with me, even if it's not always easy.
Do you know what a flaw is?
Kind of, but Papa didn't tell me too much about his abilities.
A flaw is a hidden stamp that sometimes defines our behavior or even our lives. It's formed in the subconscious and centers around the things that matter most to us. It might be the memory of something tragic or shocking from the past, or something that takes us over completely, obsessively. If you were to tell me the one thing in your life that matters most, what would it be?
Where's this coming from? My family. And you, too, of course.
Now, seriously this time.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm putting you second. Work comes first. I want to work. Hard and honestly. And I want to be respected for it, not have fingers pointed at me. And so it will be.
I don't doubt you've got that certain something inside you. I can see you've got some kind of flaw after all. I think it's one related to obsessive tenacity or pathological ambition.
Should I be offended or afraid? Can I get rid of it?
Yes, don't worry. But that's business for later. Nothing will happen to you.
You're the Thaumaturge here. All right, so what now?
C'est bizarre. Enfin, elle a une faille, et ensuite le golem est censé l'attaquer elle, c'est ça? Donc si ça lui enlève la faille...
I need you. We must end it. Together.
You sound serious. What's going on?
Today, the curse placed on Father will lose its power. But we have to get going.
Are we going down into the synagogue basement?
Ariel Rofa is already waiting for us. He's the one leading this whole thing.
Do I know him?
I sincerely hope not. He's not a suitable companion for you.
Oh, now I'm dying of curiosity.
There's no time.
How exciting. I feel 10 years old again.
Je sais pas, je me dis, parce que là on va vraiment... C'est de ce que je comprends, si je me libère du golem et de ma faille, en gros il va s'attaquer à ma sœur, donc il faut qu'on se libère tous les deux de nos failles, quoi. Et on se libérera du golem, il n'y aura plus de soucis, quoi. Et après on le laisserait à Ariel, ce golem, quoi. C'est assez...
darling sister, here in person. You clearly are of the same blood. We have nearly everything ready, I see.
I don't think we've met. Ligia Szulska.
Ariel Rotha. The pleasure is mine.
Mr. Rofer, this is everything I've been able to find. The candles are placed where you commanded.
Fine.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Szulski. And you must be dear Ligia Szulska. My regards.
The mademoiselle looks pale. Do you feel all right, my lady?
Yes, sure.
Victor, I need a pound of flesh, and it's up to you whose body it comes from.
Victor, what's going on? What's he talking about?
Are you scared?
I'm not afraid of anything. Are you?
Ah, j'ai le droit de...
Never. You mustn't fear.
Then let's do it. Tell me how I can help you.
You've already helped me plenty.
Enough chit-chat. Since everything's ready, let's get to work.
How do you get rid of the golem's physical form?
There's an old ritual. It's called the Beller. It's a sifting ritual. The incantation allows us to sift out the demonic part from the rest of the creature. It also helps with cases of possession.
Good to know.
By the way, your father must have really gotten under Sofa's skin.
My father had that effect on people. This ritual, are you sure it's safe?
Just trust me, as I trust you'll keep your word. I won't touch a hair on your sister's head.
I'm here, Mr. Roffa.
And aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Let's begin.
Don't mess this up.
I'll do my best.
Won't it come?
Patience.
Hashem, be merciful.
Have more faith, Feldman. More faith. Yit Kadash Shimiraba. Ready?
Yes.
I take her flaw, you get rid of the golem, and we're quits.
Transférer la feuille de Ligia et on garde le golem. Parce qu'on a vraiment envie d'enlever sa faille en fait. laissé le golem à lui, et vu que c'est vraiment... Après, il va envahir, mais... Toi, il tremble dans tellement de trucs dégueux. On va faire ça, je pense. J'ai pas envie... Si on lui enlève, en gros, elle Parce que c'est de manière obsessive, c'est pas normal que le travail passe avant la famille. C'est une faille, c'est pas quelque chose de...
Sorry, friend. Not this time.
You bastard!
not so threatening now, are you?
Even Ganafs have more honor.
Merde.
Fuck off. I said the golem is staying with me after all.
Fuck off!
Enough! Stop! Both of you! Not here!
You're lucky, Shulsky.
That's enough, Mr. Rofa.
You'll be looking over your shoulder for the rest of your life!
Let's get your sister to a safe place. I'll call a carriage.
Ça aurait été dangereux de lui laisser quand même. Je pense qu'il va se venger, mais... En tout cas, essayer. Ah.
What happened? How did I get here?
Feldman helped me bring you here. He just left. He told me to say hello.
That was kind of him. What about the golem?
That can wait. Rest now.
You didn't answer the question.
Now we're safe from the curse of Satanisław. The golem is mine now.
And what about my flaw?
I took it for myself.
So you cheated Ariel Rofe.
Elle a pas aimé.
I did it for you.
Huh. Sounds like something Papa would say.
What?
It looks like you tricked him and me for your own purposes because you thought you knew better. And now, we might be back in danger.
You'd better get some rest. Without the floor, you don't seem like yourself.
You'd better watch what you say.
Aïe aïe. Ouais. C'était pas top. C'est une proposition de mariage.
The sun is still shining and I have things to do.
C'était pas fou, mais en même temps, enfin, c'était compliqué de lui laisser le golem à lui, quoi. Après, je lui ai menti, mais...
Mr. Shulsky, there's a young lady to see you. I'll serve tea in the drawing room.
I won't stay long. There's no need.
Thank you, Grażynka.
A nice house, a spot of tea, a housekeeper. When the revolution comes, everything here will go up in smoke.
Did he say anything?
You know what? He confirmed my belief that Thaumaturges are freaks.
Thank you, Wanda.
I'm glad I could help. I've got an appointment with Michał.
Taquina.
Give my best to your fiancé.
He hasn't proposed yet.
Will the young lady be visiting us more often?
Espérer.
That's my hope.
Oh, right.
Ah, c'est le fameux Thaumaturge qui peut nous aider. On lui avait transmis un message et il nous en a retransmis un via la fourchette. On va revoir notre ami Rasputin pour le golem. Je sais pas si c'est forcément bien d'essayer d'avoir tous les saluteurs, quoi. La projection d'un film aura lieu jeudi, ce qui scandalise le prêtre. On avait déjà vu lui. Je pense qu'il ne va rien avoir de nouveau, forcément, là.
Do you have a...
For you,
I need your help.
and I won't. See? This is your inevitable, cruel end. It's approaching. You won't escape it, nor hide from it.
I don't want to die.
It's not up to you. Sometimes you have to accept the blow. Now, give him the command.
From now on, you will obey me.
You want to quote me? Then start writing. Here goes a poem.
If I want poetry, I'll read some Konopnicka.
In Śródmieście, the bastards went on strike. And that's something I don't like. So I grab an axe in my hand.
This is a serious story. Workers deserve some respect.
Shut the fuck up and write. I grab an axe in my hand and... Victor, give me a rhyme.
I will try not to get the clap in my rear end.
Good one.
W.S. I expected more of you.
I thought the press lived on that kind of scoop.
The press has its limitations, W.S. But we journalists at least try to make a change, unlike many others.
What was that about?
Don't worry. It's just a shitty situation. Do you want to come by for a drink? I can tell you all about it then.
Sure, lead the
Nous
way.
emmener dans des soirées de fou, lui. On connaît.
Well, speak.
WS? Seriously? How lame is that? Anyway, the sewers in the neighborhood were commissioned by Neumeier, but the workers just dug it all up, and now they're on strike or wandering around. And when I send my shivs after them, more flood in. Do something before I kill them all.
Maybe a friend Romek could help. They say he's a good chap.
Stop bragging about your adventures. I'm suffering here. You gave him a fat lip, and you got a life lesson. Nothing to get dramatic about.
Why are the workers on strike?
Neumeier, their employer, fired a few of them, so the guys got pissed and started a riot.
Maybe I could talk to them.
Be my guest. Those that were fired are hanging out in my bar and drinking. And those who still have jobs, you can find them in the southern part of the district. Follow those trenches they dug. You won't miss them.
So who is that Neumeier?
He came from Germany. Decent fellow. They say he's got some experience in that sort of enterprise.
Since when do you regard decent people?
Since the sounds of construction keep banging in my ears. The guy has an office on Poznańska Street. You'll see a sign.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. Whatever makes them go back to work. Whether you do some hocus pocus or send a demon after one of them, I don't mind. How about we come up with some buddy names for us?
Great idea. I'll leave it up to you.
Man, I won't let you down.
Hey, whoa! Stop making faces and buy another round. We need to drink to Neumeier breaking his stupid face.
And where do I get the dough? Besides, I ain't a wooer.
Easy there, or you're going to pop a vein. Let's get some shots to warm us up. Although you've got your lady love for that, right?
Go fuck yourself.
What do you want? Oi, Janusz, we've got company.
Is he buying or just making a fuss?
I'm impressed with the male bonding that you apparently share. It seems so enduring. Magnificent.
Oi, Janusz! Is he like making advances at us?
Too much beard for my taste. Marionic?
If he buys us vodka, we can cuddle.
Vodka with working people. Anytime, any place, and with respect. It's on me.
In that case, all is fine and dandy, my dear friend.
Wait, Marionic, wait, it's too much. I mean, too much manana.
What?
Who are you? Really?
Est-ce qu'on est... Bon, on peut le faire honnête, on voit.
I'm a Thaumaturge. Viktor Szulski.
Oh, so you're gonna enchant us? Janusz, look! I'll be a whatever.
Wait, Marian. Wasn't that dickhead Neumeier friends with the Szulski? Also a thaumaturge?
Fuck me, it was all right.
You probably mean my father.
Fuck it, what's the difference? Get the vodka and fuck off.
Non, bah, ok. Bonne genre. I see, okay.
Well, this is negotiation, so let's negotiate. You won't finish the job without us. That's the truth.
Mr. Neumeier?
Nicht jetzt. How many times do I have to tell you? This can't be done. It doesn't work like that. That's not how you do Geschäfte.
Listen, sir, we won't give up. Either you can take back the men you fired, or you can say goodbye to the workers you've got left.
You can build these sewers yourself, you lousy capitalist asshole.
Rude!
This is just gutter talk, not negotiations.
Je vais devoir les aider. On va essayer d'arranger des choses ensemble, à mon avis.
The gutter is quite fitting,
Essayez.
actually. You're building the sewers, after all. It's a joke.
Who are you and what do you want?
On va essayer de faire ça, peut-être.
I wanted to talk to you.
Zeit ist Geld. I don't have time. Neither for you nor for these negotiations. Let's go back to work.
No. Lads, the strike's still on. We're not touching the work. It's knock-off time until further notice.
Maybe now you can spare me a moment?
Not here. Follow me, please.
I bet you regret those layoffs now, don't you?
Better hair. I deal with that kind of aggression every day. I got used to it. Zeit ist Geld. What brings you here?
Why did the workers go on strike?
Sir, I fired those who drank at work and everyone suddenly went mad. Ihr Polen. I don't understand you. It's time to bring this country into the 20th century. In Germany, it's unthinkable to drink vodka at work.
So what's the story with those layoffs?
I don't like inaction. So when I set new rules and people kept drinking, I gave them an ultimatum.
And how much time did you give them to adapt to the new rules?
What do you mean? There's action and there's reaction. I set the new rules on Monday, and on Wednesday, I let them go.
What you did was stupid.
Are you standing up for these drunkards? What, are you a socialist?
That's not the point. You can't expect these people to change overnight. What do you mean by aggression?
I'm talking about that troglodyte, that Rude guy. Diesen Mistkerl.
What did you do?
He smeared my office windows with shit. Scheiße. I know it was him. I know it. I have no proof, but I know it. Can you imagine that Gestank? That stink?
Ok, le rouquin il est vénère.
I'll get going.
I had my reasons, mostly concerning work ethics, but there are always many factors involved. This is kompliziert. You know what it's like.
Je peux parler. Ok.
So Neumeier never tried to find a solution? German Ordnung stifles the proletariat, you might say?
That's what it looks like. And that's what we're saying.
I can see I'm not the only one who wants to talk to you. I don't like crowds. I'll come back to you later.
Do you have another joke to tell?
Not this time. I wanted to talk.
Go ahead, ask. I don't have anything to do anyway.
I wanted to know the story behind those layoffs, from your point of view.
The story. The story. Sir, this is all bullshit. That's the whole story. You know that Neumeier banned drinking at work.
He mentioned it, but he suggested it wasn't the only reason.
Well, there you go. He said it himself. The cat's out of the bag. The drinking wasn't why he fired those people.
Then what was it?
I don't care. People end up in the streets, families get deprived of their livelihoods, and that bastard plays the angel. I won't have it. None of us will work until all the boys are back.
Are you friends with Mr. Fagin?
No, but at least he's trying to cover the issue fairly. What the censorship will do with it is another story, though.
Do you know anything more about him?
Even if I knew, I wouldn't say.
I won't bother you anymore.
Il appartient à Marek Kultowski. Il est de plus en plus blasé de prendre ses repas. On va voir s'il y a pas d'autres indices. Le roux, on sait que...
Have you learned anything?
Actually, I wanted to ask you myself about Neumeier.
You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours? Fine. Wolfgang Neumeier, born 1858, father Klaus, mother Anna, younger son, runs the local branch of his father's empire. What else? He has a reputation as a successful entrepreneur, but I don't think that's valid anymore. He eats dumplings for dinner and doesn't add sugar to his tea. Shoe size 41 and a half.
That's quite impressive.
Your turn. What do you know?
Why do you keep calling me WS?
Because I want you to remember it.
I don't understand.
You'll understand.
What do you know about the workers?
Each one has a powerful personal story. They're furious and joined in solidarity. Either they come out on top, or that Rode guy will rip Neumeier apart. Anything else?
I won't take any more of your time.
If you've got anything interesting, you know where to find me.
Can I take a moment of your time?
Look, Yannick, there's a clown. You want to hear something funny? I'll tell you.
Forget it, Rude. Don't waste your breath.
No, I'll say it. My sister will end up in the street with 5 kids, penniless. And there's no way I can help her. Well, do you find it funny?
On va pas le provoquer non plus.
It's all because of that dickhead Neumeier. I'll kill that motherfucker.
Hello, sweet secret.
Le 15 septembre 19h30 au théâtre Rozmaïtovski, une troupe thaïlandaise jouera un spectacle en utilisant des masques démoniaques. D'accord. Super nouvelle. Des bienfaits des biens publics. C'est important de se laver. On grève chez Neumeier, on parle de ça. Le journal est froissé et déchiré. Ça parle de la situation actuelle, quoi. Les lettres calligraphiées avec soin tremblent du stress qui les enveloppe. Neumeier est incertain de la tournure que prendra sa conversation avec les travailleurs. Neumeier est allé négocier avec les travailleurs. Son bureau est fermé. Okay. C'est la colère. Un seau rempli d'engrais. C'est le roux. Et le rouquin est un agitateur qui déteste Neumeier. Je peux aisément faire en sorte qu'il attaque son chef. Ah d'accord, mais bon. La porte du bureau est fermée. Le bureau est verrouillé, mais je sais où est la clé. Je n'ai plus qu'à suivre le mouvement et à entrer. Non. C'est que Neumeier ignore ne peut pas lui faire de mal.
The things people come up with. I'll do some exploring.
Voilà, oui. Qu'est-ce qu'on a dans le bureau de Neumeier? Un livre de comptes. Marque familière. Alors quoi? La triste vérité à propos de l'entreprise, les bénéfices et les pertes ne s'équilibrent pas. Ah! Aïe aïe. Des espoirs ruinés et la prise de conscience que c'est bel et bien terminé. Bucéphale n'est pas à vendre. Il n'admet pas l'échec. Une peintre nommée Bucéphale, des paroles de fierté. C'est quoi le souci? La situation au problème se trouve sous le nez de Neumeier. L'argent qu'il obtiendrait en vendant son cheval mettrait un terme à des ennuis financiers, mais il faut d'abord le vendre. Et le sujet semble douloureux. Par chance, je suis en mesure de soulager le cœur en peine de l'homme fortuné.
The telephone.
Oh. Bon, allez. On va rien dire, hein?
Hello? This thing doesn't work. Hello? Hello? What the hell with this fucking technology?
Ok, bah écoute, super. J'aurais dû dire quelque chose alors. J'ai pas reconnu la voix. Merde, on aurait peut-être pu vendre son cheval direct. Comme ça c'était fait quoi. C'était le vendeur en achetant. On va manipuler.
Mr. Neumeier.
Yeah.
Parfait. Lui faire vendre Bucéphale.
Deep in your heart, you know what's important and what the right thing to do is. It's the man that counts, not the horse.
Yeah, you're right. Meine Herren, listen to me, please. I know some bad words have been said, but I have found a solution. Your Freunde will go back to work.
Really?
Yeah. I've understood what really matters. You are the most important. Now, everyone can get back to work. Ich verspreche es.
Has he lost his mind or what?
Gentlemen, it worked. We'll start a union.
Done. The wheels are in motion. I'm accepting compliments.
I could kiss your forehead. How did you manage to do that?
It turned out Neumeier had a purebred horse. It was worth enough to re-employ all the people he had fired. So he decided to sell it.
How generous. And voluntarily, of course.
Of course.
Believe it or not, I've been quite busy myself. Listen to this. Spirit King and Phantom Prince. Or, better yet, Poet and Pilgrim. Get it?
You're the poet and I'm the pilgrim because I've traveled a lot?
You bet. And fuck that guy with his WS. So see you around, Pilgrim.
Ok. Ah voilà, ça je vais le faire aussi. Je sais pas si c'est important de l'avoir en main. On sait pas ce qu'il veut, quoi. C'est toujours le problème. C'est parfaitement s'associer au côté nostalgique de Varsovie.
Excuse me.
Look at this freak.
Yeah.
Where do you think you're going, know-it-all? Oh, we're running a business here.
It's you. What do you know? Please, please help me. I only ask these kind gentlemen for directions.
To Albuquerque, is that right?
Encore lui, bordel.
Are you done? Look at them goddamn bigwigs. You're not gonna make fools out of us, you clown. There is no such thing as Albuquerque.
Albuquerque!
Shut your mouth. We can forget the whole thing if you drop your wallet. You can chip in too since you popped up.
Volontiers.
And with that, you signed your own death warrant.
Please be careful.
You think you can mess with Braga folk? Get him! Get the fuckers!
C'est intéressant ce mix de musique des fois. Il attaque lentement, mais il pique, quoi. Cadette, je sais pas si c'est deux tours, là, si c'est deux tours.
I must say, this was the best combat I've seen so far. They didn't fight like that in the Albuquerque saloon.
Anytime.
Thank you again for your help. Walter Pinkman.
Viktor Szulski. I don't want to worry you, but Warsaw is not on the way to Albuquerque.
It depends on how you look at it. If it wasn't for you, my journey would have ended here. Thank you again, Mr. Shulsky.
J'ai jamais été dans la ah si, si. Pas dans l'église, mais autour, c'est... Il y a une petite latence d'affichage sur les textures. Un petit livre de prière. On ne sait pas à qui il appartient.
I haven't seen you here before, young man. You look exhausted. What brings you here?
I like religious buildings. There's something healing about them.
Why do you think that is?
On va dire l'esthétique, peut-être pas le silence.
The remarkable aesthetics, the splendor. I respect artists and their works. I like to spend time surrounded by art.
All to the glory of God, people use their talent to praise Him. I sense you have doubts, questions, so ask.
What is the church's position on Thaumaturge?
That's a fairly difficult subject. There is hope for all, even for those who live in great sin.
So, in your opinion, Father, being a Thaumaturge is a sin?
It's not up to me to say what's a sin and what isn't. But there's hope for everyone, young man.
I'll be off. I'm sure you have more urgent matters to attend to, Father.
I'll be here if you want to talk. And remember, darkness does not exist without light. If your demons are real, then so is God who cursed them.
De l'encens. Familière, un homme d'église. Candélabre. Les exorcismes menés par le père Kirill ont lieu régulièrement dans l'espace sacré. Il suit la routine qu'il a apprise sans trop se soucier des cas particuliers ou d'aider les âmes tourmentées. Ouais. Rasputin était là, ok. C'est une icône qui représente le tsar Nicolas II. Une chaise. Tsarine Alexandria. Ah. La tsarine s'est rendue à l'église orthodoxe incognito sans doute, puisque personne n'en parle. Kirill a reçu sa confession. Elle souhaite qu'il aide à apaiser son cœur tourmenté. Ses pensées sont infusées de peur. Il n'y a rien. Maintenant, il faut reparler au prêtre.
You're an exorcist, aren't you? I've heard you regularly drive Satan out of people here.
Yes, it's true.
Does it often work?
If the flame of doubting Thomas flickers inside you, you can soon witness the miracle of exorcism with your own eyes. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Do you really believe that nonsense, Father? That demons dwell inside people? Is that calculation or habit?
I think we aren't so different from one another. I don't question the existence of your demons, Thaumaturge.
I had to ask.
Is there still something troubling you?
You get some peculiar guests here, Father.
There is room in God's house for everyone.
It's no secret that Tsarina Alexandra is particularly God-fearing. Do you know her well?
As well as a confessor can.
So, quite well.
If you're looking for gossip about Her Imperial Majesty, you've come to the wrong place. There are plenty of people at Rozhitsky Bazaar eager for such chit-chat. Unless I can help you with something else.
Do you know Grigory Rasputin, Father? He also visited this place not long ago.
Rasputin. I haven't seen him here, but yes, I know him, and I remember him well. It's impossible to forget someone like that.
How do you know one another?
From back in Petersburg, he was looking for protection, posing as a great preacher, but I was suspicious of him. He was nothing more than an ordinary charlatan. Just talking about that man sullies the palate with sin. Why do you ask about him?
No reason.
Kirill a révélé avoir rencontré Rasputin à Saint-Pétersbourg. Le guérisseur a tenté de s'attirer les faveurs du clergé local sans succès. Rasputin s'est déjà rendu à l'église orthodoxe et il connaît Kirill. Quoi qu'il manigance, ça ne peut qu'avoir un lien avec le tsar. Il fixait son icône en temps sévère. Ouais.
I feel as though this is not an accidental meeting.
I'll be off. I'm sure you have more urgent matters to attend to, Father.
I'll be here if you want to talk. And remember, darkness does not exist.
Connais. Asseyons-nous.
Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome. I'm not used to getting such a welcome from others. Usually, they go charging straight into my head.
That's not very polite, in my view. One ought to introduce oneself first. Emir Bernakovich, Fulge. Are you alone?
I've taken care of them.
Good. Thank you for the onion.
Thank you for the fork.
It's impossible to ignore an invitation magically inscribed on an onion. How can I help you?
What is a Faude?
That's what we Tatars call Thaumaturges. I'm a healer, a fortune teller, and a doctor. Is something ailing you?
I'm looking for the Black Grimoire. After my father died, it went missing.
What do you need another spell book for?
I want the knowledge he might have written in it.
You're inexhaustible, like him.
Get to the point.
As you wish. Enough beating around the bush. In this place, we can talk openly and take all the time we need. But mind that lying may cost you dearly. Who told you I have the Black Grimoire?
Je peux le cacher.
I overheard something on a walk by the river.
Don't veil yourself.
The Grimoire. My patience is running short. Suffolk is dead. You're the only one left. Give the Grimoire back. This is the last time I'm asking.
Stanisław used to tell me you were really sick and nearly lost your mind. How did you manage to get through all that?
I didn't ask for diagnosis.
This Fulge of yours, how did he help you?
Révéler qu'il vous hypnotise, ouais, mais en même temps. Je peux lui cacher la vérité, mais il pourrait presque m'aider en fait, lui. Ah, à la limite, je lui dis pas qui, mais par contre que quelqu'un m'hypnotise, de voir ce qu'il en dit, quoi.
As far as I can tell, he used hypnosis on me, and he still peeks into my head from time to time.
Do you trust him?
He hasn't betrayed my trust so far.
And your Fulge is a Thaumaturge too?
Avec que vous ne le suspectez pas. Oui, normalement, c'en est pas un, quoi.
I don't think so. I'd have noticed that.
Do you know any other Thaumaturges from Warsaw?
Can we ever truly say we know another person?
That's enough. I don't have the Black Grimoire, and I've never had it.
Why are you straining like that, old man?
Forgive me. At my age, I have to hunt around for entertainment. I wanted to give you a try. You've got talent, and you know how to use it.
You've basically learned nothing from me.
Your resistance has given me as much knowledge as the truth would have. That comes with experience. I want to rebuild the coterie, with your participation.
Why do you want to resurrect it?
I'll tell you why you want this. Because there are ways of strengthening the potential of one Thaumaturge using the potential of many. You'll soon learn. I trust that now you're intrigued.
It sounds tempting. I'll think it over.
That's enough for me for the time being. But take my advice. When you leave here, go to the one who healed you. I sense he has many secrets.
We all do, don't we?
Yes, but his secrets might be dangerous, and might thwart your plans. Be careful.
On va encore aller voir Rasputin. Bah, on voit bien qu'il essaye un peu de renverser le tsar, mais bon. Si ça va à l'encontre de ce que voulait le. Bah non, notre père voulait ça aussi. Hein. Il voulait une révolution. Encore?
Am I a magician or what?
Je passe par là. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait là, lui?
What are you doing here?
Vanitas, vanitatum, et omnia vanitas. Your father was a great man.
Where did that thought come from?
I can see clearly what a great influence he had on your life, Victor. We both know how much you wanted to be his equal.
You don't know me as well as you think.
Then tell me where I err.
I've come by everything on my own. Everything I have, I owe only and exclusively to myself.
Pride usually comes before a fall. Your father considered himself Polish. Your mother was Russian. And you grew up in France. Who are you, Victor?
And what about you? Who are you, Grigory Yefimovich Rasputin?
Me? Above all, I am an acolyte of Christ himself, whose path I know and wish to follow. I'm not as lost as you.
And what about the rest of the flock? The people around you. You've gathered them, us, intentionally.
Everyone has a goal. We're only yet another stopover on someone's journey. And sometimes our paths lead in the same direction. Mine leads to the court of Nikolai Romanov. I need to save the Tsarevich because I believe that only then can we have a future. I can help him. Do you believe me?
I'd like to believe. I know that you're helping me, and I have a debt towards you, but I also have my doubts.
How can I dispel them?
Why are you visiting the Church of St. Mary Magdalene?
I pray there. But Lazarev showed it to me. He believes in my mission and revealed that the Tsarina sometimes goes there.
Does that have anything to do with Kirill?
Where do you know him from?
I've also been to the church to pray.
No, he doesn't matter here. What worried you?
There are people who don't have entirely flattering opinions about you. They say you might be dangerous.
What people? Do you know them? Everyone has opinions. About you, or about other thaumaturges, Jews, women, American Indians, or about Christ himself. What have you heard about me that's starting to frighten you? Have you heard about my wife? Maybe that I abandoned her for orgies and feasts? Or maybe you should just go ahead and ask me directly. Have you heard about my wanton life? I don't judge anyone by who they sleep with, or how often. What else have you heard, and from whom? From the Petersburg Okhrana and its agents? From newspapers written under the strictures of Tsar's censorship? What else?
It feels like you know things I haven't told you.
I can't be sure what you're telling me consciously, and which ones only during our sessions.
It's hard to trust someone who goes into your head without you knowing what he does in there.
That didn't bother you before. You invited me in yourself, remember? You yourself opened your mind to me. I told you I hadn't investigated my power myself. It's a gift. I usually help those who believe. Do you believe now?
That's all.
See? I think I've dispelled all your doubts. Think what we can achieve, Victor, if you just come with me. Think about how the Tsar will look upon all thaumaturges then, if one of them saves his heir. Do you see now?
It all sounds lovely, but how would we achieve this ambitious goal?
Together, Victor. Together. And all in good time. You'll just have to believe we can do it. Do you believe?
I need time.
You've hurt me, Victor. And after everything I've done for you so far, come back when you're ready. Once you're on that path, there's no turning back. You know where to find me.
Je suis obligé de le suivre en réalité. Tout là-bas.
The plan is simple. Bashka has a stand around the corner where she sells moonshine. You've got the money, I've got the will, everything fits. The evening is set.
You're a real strategist, brother.
Then, the bald guy looks to his left, looks to his right, and pooh! Smacks the cop right in the face.
Calm down, don't go hitting me now. Has anyone ever told you that you get overly excited about certain things?
Name?
Shulsky.
From those Shulskis? Well, well, your daddy will be happy.
Just like my daddy when he hears that I've been leading little Victor down the wrong path again.
Shut your mouth, punk, or my deputy will put a precautionary bullet in your right butt cheek.
Aboris who wanted to show me his father's store. He picked a bad moment. I didn't need Thaumaturge to feel his shame at that moment. We can go. Now I'm ashamed of what I felt back then. I felt superior.
Bon, allez, hop. On va stop là. Si je l'ai bien sauvegardé. Et bah dis bisous. À la prochaine.